Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Um, I see 123 something says sub. Do you mean you subscribed? If you did, thank you so much. If you're asking for reciprocity, I will do the same. If indeed you have a channel, um, E1, I have subscribed. If that's what you wanted me to do. You had 339, now you have 340. I think because of me. So thank you for being here. You got it, I made it. So let's get on with the cooking. If you're watching, please don't forget to subscribe. It means a lot to me. Might not be much, but it means a lot to me. So thank you. Somebody says they must stay for a bit. I'm not doing jumping jacks while I cook. You can do the challenge for jumping jacks while I'm at the gym, but I can't do anything while I'm cooking because this is like a totally different section, and it just wouldn't seem right. So I'm sorry for that. Deepex, I think you call yourself Deepex. I can't do anything gym related while I'm cooking, so yeah. You can do that. You can request that while I'm at the gym, which I'm always at the gym from Monday, skip Saturday, and then Sunday I'm at the gym. Yes, Sunday I do home workouts. So even then I can do it, but while I'm cooking I can't do anything like gym related. It just doesn't work for me that way. Yeah, because people be asking me for crazy stuff, and this is like a cooking section, so it's not for anything exercise. I'm sorry. Yep. So let's move on with that. First, we're gonna wash our ingredients and start prepping them and move on to the next meal. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for understanding. So tomorrow I'm at the gym, then maybe when I'm at the gym, you can do this super stickers for jumping jacks. Yes, you can do that. But for now, I can't. It just becomes impossible with the cooking and people who are watching who are not like interested in that. Yeah, so I think somebody else said same. Yeah, so I'm sorry guys, we can only do that during the gym hours. And I hope you understand. I'm not trying to offend anyone. Shoot. Hi, speaking artist. Somebody says just speaking artist. Julie, yeah. Hi. So guys, while you're here, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I'm trying to make this continuous something that I do, something that I can actually earn something from. So your subscription is highly appreciated. Yeah. I'm making some minced beef with carrots and corn, also with cheese on top. We're gonna have to add that on top, and then we're also doing some baked potatoes and some rice on the side. So that's what we're doing today. Yeah, I know it feels like a lot of food to eat, but it's gonna be nice. You can stick around for it. Yeah. I'm making some minced beef with carrots and corn, and also some cheese on top. Yeah. And then we have rice on the side and baked potatoes. So I think if you can imagine the picture, you can already see it. Yeah. So as always, I'm just trying to give people options. So when you run once in a while, when you do run out of what you're gonna make for dinner, what can you make, how hard or easy it is to make. So yeah, I'm just bringing like the simplest ideas of meals to your home. Maybe something you've never considered that would go well, and you can try them. Yeah. Yeah, you can try. So I also have several meals that I've prepared on this channel. If you open my page, you can see that there's been tons of food. Yes, tons of food and gym. It's always food and gym and dance. So it's always those three. I haven't been really active on the shorts lately, but I feel like I will. Only that editing of shorts takes time, but so is editing of everything else. So either way, I will still have to go back to my shorts. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Also make sure, like, if you miss an episode, you can always go back and watch. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah. Hi, Abdullah. No, no. Abdul Raham. Oh, no, no. How are you? Emmanuel Smith Kanu. You're welcome, Ivan.
Jonathan Dave and Maxon Musama
are asking what am I making, and also asking which part of the world am I from. This is the part of the world where I'm from. If you know this vlog, you know where I'm from. I'm making some minced beef with some carrots and corn. I'm also making some baked potatoes and some rice on the side. So that's what I'm making for today. I hope I answered your question. Yeah. I'm making some minced beef with carrots and corn and some cheese on top of it. And then I'm also making baked potatoes, spicy baked potatoes, and some rice on the side. So if you heard that, then we're on the same page now. While you're here, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, it means a lot to us. Somebody says sharing is caring. Yeah. If you're my neighbor, you'd probably come for dinner, but unfortunately, or is it fortunately? Depends on who's saying it, okay? So, yeah.
This is Amado.
Amado, thank you. Guys, while you're here, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It means a lot to small creators like myself. Yeah, so to you it might not mean a lot, but to us it means a lot because it shows YouTube that somebody is making something, doing something, and they need to let the algorithm send people your way. And if you guys are just watching and not liking, it kind of doesn't allow the traffic to keep moving. So please don't forget to like. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, okay? Yeah, if you're liking the video, YouTube is gonna send it to other people so they can come and pay attention to what's happening. Yeah, it helps with the traffic, and it means a lot to a small creator like myself. So I would appreciate that you don't just watch and walk away. Just give it a thumbs up, a subscription. Yeah, you can come back later maybe if you're doing something else and like, yeah, so I think you get what I'm saying. Okay. Let's move on to the tomato. Oh.
What is someone saying something is not adding up? What is not adding up?
said something is not adding up. What is not adding up? What's fishy? Where is the fish? Yeah? This is weird. Somebody calling themselves, we got a fish dude. He's like, something's not adding up. What is not adding up? What is not adding up, sir?
Girl.
Sir?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One jumping jack is so hard. I can do it, by the way. He didn't specify that you should do it. I can do it for €1. Depends.
Somebody said nice feet. Okay. Thanks, I guess. I always like to get done with this part of cutting ingredients and mixing flowers and preparing them. because once I start cooking, I can't put up with the pressure of running and cutting. That's how you end up cutting yourself. And I don't want them.
Hi Amahel, hi Paul.
I think they just joined in. Hello. Oops. So our ingredient department is done. Like it falls.
Uh, so, okay, let's see. So, Mugwasa is asking me how long have I been doing YouTube? So, I've been doing YouTube since, I think, is it around June or August? Was it June or August? I can't really be sure, but it was last year. Yeah, it was last year. It was last year, like either middle or towards the end, but it was probably middle, okay? Middle parts of last year, going forward. I kind of think like it was December last year, yeah, so I started doing YouTube in December last year, so yeah. Anything you want to ask me about YouTube, depending on my experience, maybe I can answer that. I'm not sure what exactly you want to know, so let me know. our meat. I need to put it somewhere to melt. Mugwasa, did that answer you? Sheila Mohammed, hi. Aaron, hi. Guys, while you're here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like. It helps YouTube give signals to other people to come and watch the live stream. Yeah, so don't just watch and walk away. Be sure to like and subscribe, or you can just give us a thumbs up. More fast. Thank you so much for the offer. Yeah, unfortunately, you can only be a viewer. Sadly. Yeah, I would have loved some help with the onions because they always make me cry. But thank you for the offer. So we're going to set this aside to just continue the melting process. Okay. And then I'm going to start preparing the rice. And then we're going to come back to this and the potatoes and all that. Okay, so I'm just going to set this aside. put this back. So let's get on with the rice. Somebody's asking, they're saying like they want to start their channel and they're asking like what should they must do like fast. What I can say is try to get subscribers. That's like one goal. And then when you attain the level of watch hours, then YouTube will push you into a YouTube partner program, and then from there you can just keep going. Try to be consistent. Yeah, but first of all, try to get as many subscribers as you can. That's something that I can advise. And this actually really takes a lot of time. Yeah, and even when you finally get to be monetized, it's really not that much if like people are not really like returning to your channel, but that should not be something you think about. Just as long as you keep going, you don't have to give up because people are not watching you constantly or they're not returning constantly. But like, just try to get as many subscribers as possible. Okay, so try to push your link to other platforms. If you have like social media accounts, try to push your YouTube link there, asking people to subscribe, make something funny, you know, and just like, yeah, you find that strangers will actually support you more. So that is what I learned. Strangers will actually support you more than the people that you actually know in your daily lives. Because like people in our daily lives are like, yeah, this is some joke, you know, you just, it's YouTube, it's some game you play, it's social media. But like a lot of people are trying to get monetized so they can use it as an income source. Like myself, I'm trying to do that. So yeah, it takes a lot of time that people actually don't know, and like people underestimate how long it takes to grow a channel. So even when you do get to the point where people think you're earning so much, it takes time. You haven't even, when you get into the YouTube partner program, you will realize that it takes even a lot more to get paid that much. Like it takes a lot more. Okay, so as long as you don't give up, don't focus on if you're getting paid yet or not, if people can buy stickers for you or not, because it's a lot of time. I can honestly tell you it's a lot of time, but I'm not telling you it's a lot of time so you can give up. I'm just telling you what to expect. So as long as you're consistent, you're always making your videos, you're creating, just keep doing you, and just like watch out for the watch hours. Yeah, if you attain them, they will always move you to the next step. Every single step you attain, it takes you to the next step. So just focus on hitting that target fast, then you can move on to like, now you're trying to know how you're supposed to be paid, how that works, stuff like that. But don't concentrate on how much am I gonna be paid if I get to this point. No, it doesn't work like that. Honestly. That's true. Honestly, it doesn't work like that. A lot of people actually are like, oh, but I have like 2 million views on my channel. Yeah, I have 2 million views on my channel. But am I like being paid for all those views before? No. They don't count that. They count like how many people came back and viewed, stuff like that. Yeah, so it's a whole lot of difference that people actually don't say, but it's something that people need to know. So yeah, that actually happens. So all I can say is just don't give up, keep going. I hope I answered your question. I hope I gave you some hope. But honestly, it takes a lot of work. It takes a huge amount of work. 4 million what?
Views.
I have 4 million views. Yeah, I actually have 4 million views, but if I'm trying to talk about the money, it's not measuring up, because these 4 million views are like from the beginning, like from the time I started. That's where the 4 million views come from. Like, it's all the views combined. So if you go to my channel and you go to my page and you check like how many views have I had so far, yeah, 4 million views. Can you imagine? And if I showed you like so far since I got monetized how much I got, you won't believe it. It's a shocker, but like, I know it takes time, because I also don't want to be like, it's not like I'm famous or something, so I can't be like entitled and be like, why are they not paying me enough? Why, I can't be like that, okay? So I hope you guys get it. Creators actually need you guys more, because even when you buy, this is Avinash Jabare. You cook to kill, okay. So he says hi, he says India, Mumbai, I don't know. Like or subscribe, okay. Nana says artificially Mrs. B. Okay. Natsana says we'd love to be there. Thank you so much. So guys, somebody asked about like if I can advise about YouTube and YouTube partner program, and I was like explaining it to them. Babe, my lord, the lights, the bulb just choop. But it still looks clear. Yeah, so you can have all the views, but if your subscribers are not going back to view your channel and all that, the money you earn is actually little. And even when people do actually send you like stickers from my side, whatever you like, if you buy a sticker for me, like let's say €2 or something, I'm splitting that money as well with YouTube. So I'm splitting that with them. I'm splitting the ads with them. So you get, I think I make sense. If I make sense to you, I think you get it. So basically, any money you get, unless it's a direct tip on your channel, then I think that they don't interfere. But if it's something that is on the channel, like if someone buys a sticker or tip you through live stream like this, YouTube gets a cut from that. It's like 40% of anything that somebody sends you. So you can imagine how much creators are making, especially if you're like starting up like me. Yeah, you can just imagine how much it takes to actually make or earn a living from it. But I'm not like complaining. I'm just saying like I'm a young creator, I'm a fresh creator. I can't really be crying about it yet because, well, what can I say? I mean, I just started. Maybe with time things will change. Who cares? Who knows? Okay, so a lot of people actually assume YouTube is paying small creators a lot of money, like the likes of Mr. Beast, because they have millions of subscribers. They have millions of subscribers. When they post something, people want to watch. Yeah, but like for small YouTube creator, it's a lot of work. And like for the algorithm to even notice you, that's another work. So yeah, be kind to your friends with YouTube channels. They're going through a lot. Okay, unless they have millions of subscribers, which means if they post something, at least 100K people get to watch it, or something about 10K or 200K, makes sense. But if you're like me, who's just still starting, it's barely there. Okay, it's barely there. So yeah, when small creators say, "Oh, support my channel," they're not joking. It's real. Okay, so I hope I have answered your question. I hope you don't give up, even though you know how the way is gonna be. Okay, a lot of people actually do this because they love to create. Like myself, I love this. I love to create. I love to see meals come from start from scratch and end up into a plate, well presented, consumable, stuff like that. So I'm happy making this. If somebody is gonna pay me for doing it, it's an addition. It's not like I'm not trying to get there, but like, yeah, supporting someone's, it's more like supporting someone's talents or something. Yeah, so as long as you don't give up on it, you can make it somewhere. Okay? Yeah. Any other question? Anybody has a question? If somebody is asking, like, what are we making? We're making some minced beef with carrots and corn and a touch of cheese that's gonna be like glazing on top of that, and a side of baked potatoes and rice. And my rice is it's already on the stove, so I'm just getting ready with this corn. Yeah, so when I'm done with this, I'm gonna go to the potatoes and actually bake them, because rice takes like a maximum of 20 minutes, and I don't want it to run out of time. Yeah, and the potatoes are spicy. I like spicy food because where I come from, we use a lot of spices. Not excess spice, but we use spices a lot, if that makes sense to you. Yeah. Not excess spice, we just love the aroma in our meals. Yeah. So, most of the meals that I make, I usually have some spice in them. And I try to go as basic as possible with the spices. Yeah, so that's what's happening. If somebody asks, what are we making? So guys, while you're here, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Like I explained to you how YouTube works, right? It's a lot. It's a lot of work. And also, like, when you like, YouTube actually signals other viewers to the channel, but when you just view and don't do anything, it's like you're stuck in traffic and you're not moving. So for the creator, it's a mess. For you, probably it's fine because you're watching something being made or something being created. but for the creator, it sucks, okay? So always subscribe or like if you're on YouTube and you're viewing someone's channel. Don't forget to do those things. They're actually free. Yeah, they're actually free. It's like an act of kindness. Yeah. Wow, I didn't actually think I could do this corn cream, but I did. I did it. I actually thought it was very soggy and like it was gonna be like crashing when I'm removing it, but it went well. So this is fresh produce from here. And I asked him to bring me corn and he brought me one corn. Like, what am I gonna do with one corn? I mean, for now it's fine, but like, why you bring one? Okay. Hi, Chef Samuhoro. How are you? Winnie said hi. Hi, Winnie. Yeah, so now that this is done, I'm going to start making my potatoes. Trying to create space because my kitchen is so tiny. The counter especially is very small. Okay. Alan Donohoe, thank you.
Babe? See what I want to go away? Okay, so I'm turning my rice, but don't think like I'm affecting it. I'm just going around or creating crosses against it. Yeah, so I'm not turning it into porridge, don't worry. Yeah, we're gonna have to chop this potatoes. Potato. Yeah. Potato, I don't know. For me, it's okay, whichever one. As long as somebody gets it, it's fine. There's not a specific name. Potato, is fine. It's good. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good size. Oops. So the thing is, I need them to be a bit dry because if they go in the oven and they start releasing the water, it's gonna take a bit of time to dry it out. Yeah, that's why I chop them on my board because I need them to leave the water here. Guys, while you're here, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. It helps YouTube know that I'm not doing something crazy. Crazy wild. Blockable content. It helps them know, yeah, she's doing normal stuff, okay? I know people are doing crazy live streams after. I have seen that, so it's not strange that there's people doing something normal. So I'm gonna start with the salt because we need the taste. Then I'm gonna put some black pepper. And since I'm gonna put this in the beef as well, I don't need it to be too much there. And I'm gonna mix paprika, which is always good for potatoes. Okay, and now the salt has started making the water come out of the potatoes. Once the rice has been under the water, you need to reduce the heat. so it starts draining it slowly without burning. What else did I want to add? Red chili paper. Okay, paprika or red chili paper. Okay. This might be hot to the standards here, but it's not hot outside here. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that. Oh my, what a waste. Every time I put them, I sneeze. Stop trying to jinx my sneeze. Yeah, then the next thing,
Jinx.
yes,
You see that?
jinx.
There you
Yeah, right. So then I'm gonna mix it up because we want them to spread the love. You have to constantly check on your rice because you might be ranting and it's burning. But remember, I have reduced the heat, so it will continue to dry but slowly. And yeah, that's our potatoes. We're gonna dump them here. I need to buy non-grease paper, but I haven't yet, so I always just dump them here, which I understand is wild. Then I just gonna need to oil this, not too much, because we're using mother oil. Okay, and then so all my potatoes are covered in spice, and I've oiled the oven plate so it doesn't stick. It helps them slide. Usually we try to burn. Oh God. You also want them close to the heat. Try not to have them attached because that leaves some parts without anything. Try to have them standing at least on their own. They will dry perfectly, and at some point you have to open and check. Then you can put them down. I think I have tried. Right. Let's get on with the heat. So I always do something between 200 and 250. You can walk in between that. If you don't like it, you can reduce it. If it's burning, you can control the heat. Okay? Important. Right. And my beef is still melting nicely in the water. I'm just going to put it here. In the meantime, I'm going to rinse everything that I've used so far and put it back. Okay, guys. Linda Kumalo, hi. Daniel Slonar, hi. Yodanis Mutsoya said hi, hello. Yeah. Amanda, oh,
Lassie said hi. Hello. So guys, when you're here, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah. So remember, I'm waiting for my beef to kind of get to the final breaking point for the eyes. And then I'm just giving my potatoes a kickstart so that the beef doesn't cook before it actually does. Right? So that's what we're doing. We're trying to give everybody equal timing. And the rice is also drying, so yeah. Because the baking needs to take a bit of time, it always does. It's not like frying. Frying doesn't take that much of time. Yeah. I'm not saying like if you want to fry, you shouldn't. I'm just saying if you have an option where you can bake, you should do it. Because also baking doesn't take a lot of oil. It takes a little amount compared to frying. So that should motivate you actually to want to bake. So if you're just joining us, we are doing dinner preparation. We're making some minced meat with carrots and corn. We're going to top it up with a bit of cheese. We're making a side of baked potatoes and rice. And this is all going to go together with the minced beef. The minced beef and corn. The minced beef, corn and carrots. Yeah, sounds fancy. Minced beef, corn and carrots. Yeah. And if you're here, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I see Tusha said hello, hi. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Yes, Tisha, I am cleaning everything that I've used so far. So, yeah, in the meantime, my ingredients are ready. I'm just giving some meals quick start so they can get ready, and then I can continue with the final part. And that final part doesn't take long, that's why I'm giving the others a quick start. Yes. I am already here, it's not like I'm going somewhere. My voice is low. Huh. That's wild. Maybe for water. Whoa. let's check on our potatoes. Yeah, so our potatoes are fighting for their lives. This is Tusha. Hi. I think somebody said my voice was low. Wow. I hope it's higher now and people can hear me. Wasim said hi. Hello, how are you doing? James Holmes, thank you for your compliment. I think my volume's up. Okay, good. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Yeah, so our rice is drying nicely. We're gonna get a head start with the beef while we continue to do other things as well. Because currently our potatoes are going through a lot and we don't want it to stop us. Yeah, they're fine. They're gonna be fine. Everything is just fine. Yeah, so we're gonna wait for this pan to heat up. Once it does, I can add the meat. Yes, so guys, while you're here, please don't forget to subscribe. I'm sweating in the kitchen. I have oily skin, yo. I have oily skin, okay? Oily skin, yeah. Thank you, Musa Wasim. Adrian Whitelock says, love the kitchen. Thank you. Somebody says, you're sweating in the kitchen. It seems like it's hot. What are you cooking, by the way? Somebody says, hello, how are you doing? I'm from Bangladesh. This is Lit Robin, I think. Yeah. Thank you, James. Okay, so basically I'm cooking some minced beef with carrots and corn. Carrots and corn, literally. Okay, I'm gonna add some cheese on top of it and then I'm gonna serve it with some baked potatoes and rice on the side. So yeah. Somebody asked if they can talk to me on WhatsApp. Unfortunately, that is not possible. Okay, that is not in the picture, not in the cards. But thank you. So my pan is still trying to fight for its life. Let's wait for that. While we do that, I can continue to clean the rest of the other things. Yes, that's nice tomato. That is tomatoes actually. Thank you. You saw it correctly. Those are tomatoes. Onions and tomatoes are grated, yes. You can see them as well. So we have onions and we have tomatoes as well. So I pre-make them. I cut them earlier because once I start cooking, I don't want to cut and I don't want to be held up by them. So yeah, that's what's happening. You always have to prepare your ingredients before you start cooking. Belela, Akani said hi, hello. Somebody's asking if they can come over for dinner. Yeah, sure, you're welcome. You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? Okay guys, so while you're here, please don't forget to like this live stream and don't forget to subscribe. But most importantly, don't forget to like. Because otherwise YouTube thinks I'm running an OnlyFans and that's not true.
Again, not cooked. I'm going to drain this water and put my beef in the pan. Basically, this is the quickest one to cook, so you understand why I'm doing it last. Yeah, I'm a wizard. I have eyes everywhere. I can see everyone with my closed eyes. In the next 30 minutes, I should be serving this meal. I hope you can finish it on time. Officer, did you return mine as well? Did you return mine as well? Towels?
Hartfields, hi, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for being here. We are making some dinner. So currently we are waiting for the minced meat to cook up with the water within it. Yes, and then we can proceed to frying it with everything else. Our rice is done. Our potatoes are baking. And yeah, those are our sides, and they're done. And this is the one that takes the least of time. So that's why I scheduled it for the last part. Tusha says my voice is too low. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. I'm really trying to talk. I'm even talking in my outside voice. But you still say it's low. But also I don't want to shout. Like I don't want to sound like I'm shouting. Because maybe the neighbors might think something is happening and might call the cops. Like there's a fight or something. And the cops might end up just eating dinner instead. Not a tragedy, but yeah, still. So my minced beef has dried. I can hear the sound of it drying up. Yes, I am. I'm not really frying it. I'm just cooking it in its form the way it is, without adding any oil because I want it to cook with the water that is within it. I haven't added any oil. This is like giving it a free start to go on. Our potatoes are baking nicely, if you're wondering. Wonder no more. Yes, where did you see it? How did you see it? Okay, Tisha, the rice is in the pot over there. Here, there's corn, there's onions, there's tomatoes. There's green chilies, there's carrots, and we have red and green bell peppers. Yeah, so if you saw the rice, I think I opened it for a few seconds. Yeah, I think that's when you saw it. Yeah, so this is the rice. I like my beef well done, so yeah, I understand that there are people who don't like that, but for me, the blood has to be gone. That's how I know it's done. So my meat is still drying up. Yeah, it's drying. After that, we're gonna add the necessary ingredients step by step until we get the final result of what we're looking for. Our rice is done, our potatoes are baking, and that's all that matters. So I didn't want to make the beef after or before, sorry. I didn't want to make it before because I don't want it getting cold. Yeah. I prefer it when it's hot because it's going to have some cheese on top. So since corn and carrots take time, I'm going to add them first. Let me just pass some water on the corn. So in the meantime, I'm still putting it with this oil, but I feel like that has dried up drastically. I'm gonna add just a little bit. Yeah, this was always going to bring up some water within it. And this is pan them all so that they can dry on both sides. So I need them to be crisp on both sides. I love the taste that the corn is going to bring to this because it's going to bring some sugary corn taste. This is really funny. You guys, can I taste them? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Have some. The corn is already doing what I wanted it to do. So I'm gonna go right ahead and add my onions. I love fried corn. You should try this. And plus they're fresh, so they're like very juicy. Okay, next is the red bell peppers and the green bell peppers all together. That's what you're gonna add. And it's becoming some colorful mix, which is what we're aiming for. Madodio. I see you. So our meal is turning colorful. So the next thing I'm going to add is my grated tomato. And this is going to be like a bit of a silencer, but it's going to be fine.
Madodio, I see you.
So remember, I'm not adding any soup to this. I'm not adding any water to that. Hi, Grace boy. What's up, sister? Hi to you and your family. Shout out to you and your family. I hope you have subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much for being here, and say hi to your family as well. Yeah, so our meal is coming in nicely. The tomatoes are melted. I need to add this coriander from here, which is not the same coriander that I'm used to, but it has some aroma, and I'm not mad at that. So yeah, I'm also going to use it as a garnish at some point. But for now, I need it in the meal. My baked potatoes were acting tough, but now they have surrendered to the heat, which is nice. So we are almost serving now, guys, so don't go anywhere. So this is the epitome flavor. I'm gonna add the green chilies. And then importantly, I'm gonna add the salt because I haven't done that. And this is important for the taste. Right. The green chili is doing its thing. I don't need to add any more harsh spices. My potatoes are completely baked, and that's a good thing. So I need to add a bit of this coriander to this. That's it. I'm going to turn this off because I need to now add some cheese. When I do that, I don't need it to over dry. I need to stay cheesy, if you know what I mean. I don't want it to turn into some dry block. So I'm just gonna grate a bit of cheese cap. And guys, we are almost serving. In the next 5 minutes, we will be done. So stick around. Don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a like. We highly appreciate you for being here. Okay, that's gonna do it. Alright. I'm gonna just sprinkle this on top of the meal because I need it to melt. And I need it to sit evenly. Yep, that's it.
We're serving. Ronald Goncalves said, very good, my friend. SS says, good girl. Yeah.
So, potatoes, potatoes. They're exactly how we needed them to be. Completely baked. They do get sticky sometimes because they're still hot. But baking will save you a lot of oil if you're a potato lover, so you should try this. And they're nice. They have this nice dry crust which just looks amazing. So let's serve our meal and see how it looks like. Remember, we were making some minced beef. We were making some minced beef with carrots and coriander, carrots and corn. The minced beef with carrot and corn. And we were also making some baked potatoes on the side and some rice on the side. So basically that's what we're about to serve. I am doing it right now, so don't go anywhere. Let's do this. I'll start with the rice because it's the hardest one to plate. And it's still very hot because I reduced the heat. It should be noted that this is some sticky rice, so it's not like your single grain rice that sticks out. Yeah. It is some sticky rice with aroma. It's called jasmine. If you ever come here, just look for jasmine. It's nice. Okay, the next thing I'm going to plate is highly anticipated minced beef with coriander and corn, with carrots, coriander and corn. Yes, I think I should say like all three of those. Yeah, it looks lovely as hell. Don't even get me started on the taste because you have no idea. You absolutely have no idea. Okay, so I feel like a lot of people sometimes might think, why is she putting too much effort in serving the meal? Like, Just place it and show us already. Yeah, I do this all the time. I feel like I don't understand why in a restaurant you want to be served properly, but when you're serving meals at home, you don't put an effort to make them presentable for your own self, which for me is crazy because how dare you, first of all. And second of all, you need to love yourself, okay? Yeah, more. I know you're gonna be like, I love myself. Yes, more, please, more. Enough to feel like you're deserving of that proper treatment and proper presentation of even your own meal. You need to be kind to yourself. Okay? So this is us. Let's do some garnish on top. But this does work. Okay. So then let's show you how the meal looks like. So okay, it's hot, so I need to roll this up and put it underneath my plate and ensure I don't drop my dinner, because why would I do that? So guys, are you ready? Yeah, so this is our meal. As you can see, we have our potatoes here. They're baked, okay? Our baked potatoes are on the side. We have our corn and carrot, minced beef, with some green and red bell peppers, some onions, and some green chilies. I did not add anything to that meat except cheese that I did on top. And you can see that. Yeah, and then I added only salt. The rice, salt, and oil, and the rice went in. That was it. The potatoes were marinated in some spices, cayenne, paprika. Yes, paprika and cayenne and some black pepper. Basically those three. Yes, and that is it. That's literally it. Isn't it nice? Thank you so much for watching from wherever you're watching from. I know sometimes this meal take a lot of time, and they do because they are actually scratched from the start. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the making of this meal, and I hope you can try to make this. If you ever run out of ideas of how to switch up your meal, you can come back here and watch these videos. It really helps us a lot, okay? And we appreciate everybody that is always coming back every time we go live. We appreciate you for watching. I love this meal. I'm going to enjoy this meal. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you also enjoyed it too. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Have a good morning, good night, good evening from wherever you're watching us from. For us, it's going to be a good night and it's going to be our dinner. Thank you for watching. Bye.